some advice, Rockhead. Make sure you get drunk or hit a stick of PCP before you go over there.
Ooh, you saw Alien? Keep shit cool, nigga. Everybody.
Yeah. Light your blunts. Get your drinks. The show's about to begin. Welcome to the Goose Show. We got Pomona in the building. Talk about the aliens, the government betrayed you. Talk about the flying saucers seeing from the building. Higher than I'm feeling, they look rather appealing. The Goose Show. They abducting the human race. Aliens appearing and moving in outer space. Ancient text mentions I'm sharing wisdom with all. But humans don't be listening, rather start them a war. Fucking off the planet, pollution causing the damage. I'm chilling in Pomona where homies talking in Spanish. Let the world know about Pomona teaching the math. Shout out to Kev Mac, Omar Bradley and my kids. My wifey too, because they know I'm a survivor. 5 shots couldn't take me down cause I'm a rider. Then was on the ventilator, still I had to rise up. Telling y'all the truth, man, I'm here to remind you. It's only up for me from now to the future. Thanks for your support and I'ma give you what you used to. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding what they demanding. So look out for the aliens, they landing. The Goose Show, we got Pomona in the building. Talk about the aliens, the government betrayed you. Talk about the flying saucers seeing from the building. Higher than I'm feeling, they look rather appealing. The Goose Show, we got Pomona in the building. Talk about the aliens, the government betrayed you. Talk about the flying saucers seeing from the building. Higher than I'm feeling, they look rather appealing. The Goose Show.
That's my new intro. Welcome to Goob Show 2024, first edition. Of course, I had to come with whatever was going on with Miami. Of course, same thing happened in Vegas. Some people would say. Don't know how true it is, but it's a trending story. And when it comes to UFO trending stories, I'm with that shit. The thing about it is it's just now coming out. That homie hit me earlier this morning, spoke on this incident, sent me a couple videos, and I looked at them. What's crazy is how many police that they sent to this mall for kids fighting with knives, or not knives, with sticks. Now there was a big group of juveniles running up and down the mall. And basically they only have one guy telling the story of him running and seeing something behind him. It's the amount of police that they sent to this particular mall at this time in evening on this date. Any crime could have happened across town because every police was in front of this mall. We don't have a whole lot of videos or people's statements or anything like that. Because if it really happened, they're probably not going to let too many people unless they actually talked about it then on the news or news reports. The thing about it is, it took so long for this incident to even hit the news or Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it, Reddit, which I look at is Reddit, get a lot of UFO information from there. But the first stories that came out was that there were shadow people or 7 to 10 foot beings or creatures in the mall. Conspiracy theorists, Okay, I'll go with that. It's the same thing. Vegas conspiracy theorists about those people that seen 7 to 10 foot beings in their backyard. That was a conspiracy to most people. You sure haven't heard from them people no more. You ain't seen no news on that, no nothing. This right here happened January 1st of 2024. This is the 5th. Most of the news reports are updated on this date. And they're saying, oh no, they're just disparaging what was said on the internet that, hey, we seen some beings, them up was about 7, 10 feet tall. They had to come out to the news and say, nah, what they're supposed to do. The Prince, salute. Oh, I didn't get everybody. Kev Mack, shout out to you. Little intro I changed up. Still got you, Rockhead and Slick, saying y'all little slick shit. The Prince, appreciate you stopping through. Everybody else that's stopping through. This is just, like I said, hey, I'm not trying to make a believer out of it. I already believe that things like this can occur. Possibly going to occur with the Syrian thing that we did. If anybody has read up or looked into Syrian, when they're fucking with the holograms or whatever in the planet, we've already getting to, we knowing there's portals. Most of the movies that we see, the shit that has happened or going to happen is usually in a movie. Basically, every one of them from Third Kind. I never can get this name. When they spoke of us leaving to another planet, going somewhere, it's been found out, written in other books. When they say it's been giants, 7 to 10 tall. That's a giant to us because 90% of us are, in the range of what, 5'9", 6'3". But this was just interesting how many police came. I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I do have my usual videos that I'm gonna play on these days that I do this. This is just my first day on this Friday. But I'll start back. I wanted to start, if this news wouldn't have came out, I would have started on Monday. But since this news came out that something strange was happening at this mall and how many police and why they turned off the C-band, why they stopped air traffic, some people are saying, why 61,000 supposedly, or what occurred, electricity was gone around the mall. Happy New Year to you, my brother. 2024, man. For sure. But this was one of the first videos that I seen when I was trying to look and Google the Miami mall incidents once I heard of it. Because like I said, I just heard of it today. I wasn't going to do a show. I just wanted to do a show on this. Like I say, conspiracies, that's what it could be. We don't know. I know what's strange about it. And as this young lady's going to say on her little TikTok that I downloaded, I'm going to let y'all listen to her explain it. Because like I said, I just heard of it today. So I've been looking at different angles, different videos, trying to search. There's not very many. The ones that's going to be shown today is the few that have came out right now. She's going to have them in hers. and I'm gonna show you in mine. I'm gonna give you a little more blow up of something different that they speak of. And they speak of a shadow person walking between the police. Then I'm gonna show you the video that was enhanced that does look like something walk in front of the police. Maybe they couldn't see him, maybe just the camera caught it, because it doesn't look like they were attacking it. But the police report had to come out. The police had to come out in a statement to the newspaper that that visual was of a person walking across it. But nobody was paying him no attention when all the action was happening inside the mall. But like I said, let's get into this video real quick.
Was far more sinister than what we'd been told. As multiple witnesses claimed to have seen, I can't believe I'm going to say this, creatures that stood 8 to 10 feet tall, walking outside and even inside of the mall. And the pew-pews that were reported, and even the pew-pews you might hear in some of the videos, had nothing to do with the juvenile fight.
When she says pew pew, that's her square way of saying somebody shoot. Just to make y'all, just to let y'all know.
According to these witnesses, it was actually the mall goers shooting to protect themselves from these 8 to 10 foot tall creatures in self-defense.
See, I like that part of the video. I don't like that she used. They were shooting in the mall at aliens, and then she shows this video of something outside. When I first seen this, I thought, well, shit, they gonna show them motherfuckers shooting at the motherfucking aliens, and somebody filming this motherfucker running out. So, like I say, I believe in the shit's gonna happen. It's just how some of this shit may be brought out in this way. My only suspicion of it is how many motherfucking police they sent to this mall just for some kids fighting. Not one that said of no aliens, nobody got, because if a motherfucker was scared, them motherfuckers just shooting back. Bah, 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 nigga. It should be a whole bunch of motherfuckers laid out from niggas just randomly shooting at some shit they can't see. I'm gonna let you hear what this one dude says after this video of him and his girl running. So don't get me wrong, there's some bullshit in the game in this shit, but there's a possibility, like I said, for the response of Miami to this incident. That's the only thing I say about it. Hey, stay close.
Yeah, that's why I came around.
Now, see, that's the police response, and give you a little more closer up look on it.
But wait, it gets better. Along with the ridiculously high number of police officers that arrived on the scene and the helicopter flying above, apparently after this incident was phoned into the police, the Black PD helicopters were the only things flying that night in the Miami sky. As the Miami airport was shut down, still no flights going or coming at Miami International, only one PD helicopter patrol.
See, and I'll show you the news article. Once again, they interviewed the police and all that, and they said, no, the airport wasn't shut down. So it's one or two stories. I don't know if this person that she's showing right here has some type of way to look at the radar to see if planes are coming and going. I mean, once they leave the airport, motherfuckers are 10, 15,000, So just saying, ain't nobody looked up and seen if they were going. Of course, if a helicopter, then what they're saying is it was only a helicopter. Shit, if you grew up in the hood, I mean, fuck. Inglewood, I'm pretty sure the fucking helicopter was rolling around that motherfucker, and the airport is right down the street. So that's not to say that just because the helicopter, they had to stop everything what she's saying. So
patrolling the area. The absolute lack of this story anywhere is absolutely driving me mad. On my Google search, I found nothing. I found crickets. Ironic. Even my ex, not my ex, even X let me down. Well, my ex let me down too, but that's a whole nother story. As when I searched on X, this is what I found. No results for people shooting at Miami Mall, 8 to 9 feet tall creatures. Okay, valid. Let's remove the obvious. Do another search without the 8 to 9 foot tall
What's up,
creatures.
good?
Well, now that's suspicious. Still no results for Miami Mall shooting January 2024. Now that's very suspicious. Because judging by the size of the police presence, the helicopter.
See, that's what she was saying, that, you know, if you couldn't search it. Now, I don't know when she was searching it, because when I started searching it, basically everything I got is updated today from the news reports. There's nothing that's showing me that they were talking about the news on January 1st. So that part of it is true. I ain't found one news article that says January 1st or January 2nd. It's as if they were going to keep it quiet. Whatever the fuck happened, they were going to keep. Maybe they beat up one of the kids or something, and the shit will come out later, and they just didn't want to talk about it. I don't know, but they didn't talk about it, and they just now starting to talk about it. That's why it's trending and going viral right now.
But wait, there's more. You would think even X would have one post about it, but nothing. Thank goodness for social media, though, because where would we be in situations like this when the media chooses not to report if we didn't have incredible people going to social media to post details about it themselves? Can someone confirm they've cut the police scanner? Check flight tracker. Doesn't look like any flights leaving or coming into MIA. You can see the helicopter doing loops. Yes, they cut the scanners. Multiple people claim they saw 8 to 10 foot tall aliens or very tall.
That's what I was trying to say. They cut the scan. What I say, C bands or some shit like that. They cut the scanners, so nobody can talk on them. Don't know how true that is. Wasn't there. I gave up my scanner years ago. Scanners are a good, important thing if you want to know where them motherfuckers is at around in your area. So for them to cut it off or cut that station off, they probably went to a whole different line or some shit. But it's interesting, why would they cut off the scanners? So nobody can hear them talking about what's going on at this mall. That is kind of fishy.
Zombies, and it caused shoppers panic.
Monique,
There are now black helicopters flying and everything is blocked off. Power has also been cut in a few blocks and at the mall. So you're going to tell me that the police literally cut the public's access to the police scanners, all because some juveniles are fighting with sticks? Okay. And they're going to cut the power, not only to surrounding areas, but also the power to the mall itself. So much so that 61,290 homes are without power at that time. On Reddit, we found anyone following what happened in Miami last night. Apparently,
yeah, Monique, when I was in Louisiana, I had a scanner. I kept that motherfucker. With every day I turned it on. As soon as I woke up, it was on just to see where I could
mass sighting of 7 to 10 foot tall creatures. Flights halted, police radio cut off, and helicopters patrolling. So are you really telling me that they're hoping, they're praying that we are all going to just believe this? Miami police, a large fight broke out involving several juveniles, some of whom may have been armed with some kind of sticks. Police are still continuing their investigation at this time. Okay, you know who else is doing their investigation at this time? Me and the rest of the world. You cannot be serious when you tell me you're going to cut the power to the mall and multiple homes in Miami, shut down a whole airport, no planes in and no planes out, have hundreds of police officers storming the mall, rushing to the scene, and black PD helicopters scouring and patrolling the area from above. All simply because of a juvenile fight where some of the juveniles were armed with some kind of sticks. No, sir, I kindly reject this. I do not believe this at all. So guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts? Because to you, does this look like the type of police presence that would ever be warranted or required for a fight between juveniles with sticks?
And look, that's just one angle from somebody else of all of them. the thing I couldn't understand is the double. So I didn't know if it was mirrored or something because it seemed like it's two lanes of them. If it's that many at that time, wait till when they're in front of the mall.
What did you hear?
Gunshots.
See, this dude is probably the only one that says gunshots. When the police clearly in their reports, they're saying they were shooting off fireworks in the mall. But dude is saying, I hear gunshots. And anybody that's been in any hood, any place where they shooting off, you know the difference between firecrackers and gunshots. Because it couldn't have just been for this police presence to been there. They didn't just shoot off a few fireworks and started fighting. They probably shot off a lot playing, but dude could distinguish which ones were gunshots and which ones were fireworks, just like anybody. I'm pretty sure if you've been in the hood, you heard gunshot, 4th of July or getting shot at or whatever the fuck. You know the difference between a firework and a firecracker and a pistol going off, and that's what dude says.
That's what that was? I didn't hear that. I just heard screaming.
Yeah, no, that's why I came running. I heard the
And that's the police presence for some kids fighting with sticks. Andrew Charles, salute to you, man. That is the presence of the police for some kids fighting at the mall. All them. That's the whole. You could have did anything in any side of Miami than it right here on this day, on the 1st. That's why they cut off the scanner, because they knew all the police was going to this mall for some juvenile kids fighting with sticks. Something don't make sense. If you don't believe the 7'10", something.
Bueno, para que sean testigos cuando se produce una llamada a todo.
Yeah. Because if all of that fanfare, that police presence was really over juveniles fighting with sticks, and I was a Miami citizen, I would be demanding my taxpayer dollar back. Something much larger, much bigger, far more giant and sinister happened there that night in Miami at that moment.
Damn. Yeah, my bad. My computer died. Fucked off everything I was rolling with. Appreciate y'all stopping up. Hold on, let me bring this back up. Because like I said, I'm gonna make my statements on this Miami incident. You know, what's going to have to come out than just these little bits and pieces, because the police gonna have their side of the story, and everybody else is gonna have
for a juvenile fight and the obvious. So guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts? Because to you, does this look?
And that's where we're at with all the police. A lot of police. Or busting firecrackers.
Bueno, para que sean testigos cuando se produce una llamada
That's a witness.
Yeah. Because if all of that fanfare, that police presence was really over juveniles fighting with sticks, and I was a Miami citizen, I would be demanding my taxpayer dollar back. Something much larger, much bigger, far more giant and sinister happened there that night in Miami at that mall. And just like the witnesses all stated, it wasn't kids with sticks. That looks way more like the response to a threat of 8 to 10 feet tall creatures, whether aliens or zombies or.
Now that's her statement on that, because that's the narrative that's being put out. Like I said, I don't know. I wasn't there. Do I believe that could happen? Yes. There's going to be a day. This may have been a day that they enter portals, and I mean, because it was a massive response by law enforcement. So we're going to get to the guy that actually told the first story of what happened.
And mall goers having to respond by pew-pewing to defend and to protect themselves.
And this is where it got viral.
What do you think? Yeah.
So, since nobody's going to talk about it, I figured, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little timeshare. We was down.
So this is the main guy that's been on that posted on TikTok and put it out, the first and only person. Now, you got to understand, will they quiet him up like they did the Vegas people? Because if we hear nothing else about him, because of course, if you're putting out this narrative and you're saying this is what happened and you ran and all that, somebody should be coming to talk to you and say, what did you really see? Will it be news reporters, or do the news already know from the police point of view that, yeah, what this motherfucker is saying is true? We'll know if he's shut up, or if they talk about it more, if they bring him out. I mean, this is a hell of a eyewitness, right? Why wouldn't they want to bring him out? Let him tell his story. But if they hide it, shut him up, like they did Vegas, which a lot of people don't believe, but that family has never been heard of since they made them statements either. If it was all good, they should be trying to at least, hey, it really happened, trying to make money off it, sell a clothing line. Aliens landed in my backyard, some shit. I don't know, make some money off of it. They seen it. But like I said, this is the first person that's speaking about this. Will they shut him up the same way?
On a mini vacay, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grab her close. I'm like, yo, we about to get up out of here, because I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, some type of gunfight had broke out, whatever the case is, because you know we're not familiar with Miami, we're not familiar with the city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick. So you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy. Like we just see all these people running, like fat chicks, old ladies. Like I'm talking about moving. You know what I'm saying? Like old people even move. I'm talking about moving. So my girl, she like, what's going on? I'm like, fuck all that. We out. Like I'm not gonna ask no questions. We just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real like gunshots start going off.
That's how most people would be. Have you seen the videos? Just start running in front of people. Everybody that see you running just gonna run, just to run. Yes, stupid. That family stood behind their claims, but they can't talk about it no more. They stood 10 toes down on their claim that they seen something in Vegas. 10 toes down. They can't talk about it no more. Who shut them up? Somebody shut them up because they don't talk about it. No, they're not making no money off of it. They're not making no endorse, nothing. Shut up. You ain't supposed to talk about it. They're going to shut this young man up as well. Shut up, homie. You seen something. They're going to talk to him. They're going to talk to his girl. Anybody else that came out, if it's true that something was there, which there's a good possibility that something was there. Somebody did see some shit.
So you know what I'm saying? Like we trying to follow the crowd, get out of there. I look back, no cap, yo. No cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time. And it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, what? So we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this shit. Get outside, mad police, all that. You know what I'm saying? The police.
See, once again, here's another person speaking on gunshots. You seen the video that's before this, the dude that was filming from his apartment down said, man, I'm hearing gunshots. Dude is saying the same exact things. Like I said, I don't know if you're hood, brother. I don't know if he grew up in the hood or been around the gun. I'm pretty sure he knows the difference between firecrackers and gunshots. And that's where it's coming out that they were shooting at something in the mall, which was making more people panic and run as if it was a terrorist attack, a mall shooter. But more and more people will have to come out to say, yeah, I was shooting at something. I think it to make it more believable to say that. That's just my point of view. Like I said, I'm not trying to make anybody believe that something was in Miami Mall. You just got to look at the shit that was, what people are saying, what he is saying, the police presence, the police answers, and why it took, they still haven't said why it took them so long to come out. And this happened 4 days ago on January 1st. 1904 resident. Appreciate you stopping through, bro. First time I think I done seen you in here, but appreciate you. So that's my point of it. If it's coming out, it's going viral because this guy is saying one thing. How many other people have and may be scared to say what they seen, or they caught them beforehand and shut them up, took their phone, or we don't know yet until more of it comes out. Will more of it come out? It may come out as it was all bullshit. For the first point you have to look at, why so many fucking police for some kids fighting with so-called sticks?
It's just like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to like detain these people, whatever. But you know, me and my girl, we ended up just sliding past all that and everything like that. But you know, a lot of people saying why didn't nobody film and all that? When that type of shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal. Nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real.
That's fact.
They lying, yo. It was they all them officers and all that. They was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So you know, that's what it was, yo.
Now this is my video, more close up of how many police was at this mall. Remember, they're there for firecrackers and kids fighting.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami.
That's somebody filming from their apartment. Look how far that goes out.
Esto es en Bayside ahora. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es? 9:35 de la noche de hoy, primero de...
This is the police response to juveniles fighting and setting off fireworks. Oh, okay. And what the news article says, they arrested 4 people. They used all these police cars and they arrested 4.
enero, frente a Bayside.
4 juveniles. Surely people go home. Unless they stole some kid. That's now.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami.
What they said was
Esto es en Bayside ahora.
Preacher walking. You can't see it, but you just stand out. But it's gonna go.
¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es?
On this spot right up here at the top. I slowed it. I stopped it right there, but up here in the top of it, there looks like a stage or something. And that's where this next video.
9:35 de la...
See where it looks like a little oval? That spot right there. This is where the video that went viral of saying is some 7 to 10 feet tall, walking in front of the police.
noche de hoy, primero de enero, frente a Bayside.
Now, that's it. This where I circled, this is what they're saying. It's something like a 7 to 10 foot alien walking outside, just happened to be caught on camera. Now, I circled it because it's in news reports. They're showing that even the police had to give their explanation of what they said this was is just police walking across with the shadow of a person, right? And I can understand, but all the police cars are pointed that way. The thing of it is, if they're walking, because all the action is behind this little platform. So maybe they're going around, but why would they go around here when they can go right through this side on the back side? If they're looking for something or somebody at this point in time there, this entity is much bigger than the cars. Now, maybe it's the reflection of the light. I don't know. something suspicious about this little part of the video. It just looks like it's just walking across. Now, I don't know. It gives off a aura. That's the entity that they're using on social media. I don't know because it's so blurry. However, if that is another police walking across with his light or another being human, he's tall as shit. That's the only thing I can say about it. If you look at the cars relative to him, and I'm gonna show you after this another video of an officer down here. If you see him down here at the bottom by this car, look at his size of him and look at whatever this is right here. That's the only thing I can say about that. Can you see him walking down here at the bottom? Right there at the bottom, right there. And how big that is. I don't know. Other than that, that's the basis of those videos. The problem with that I have is when the news articles start coming out. And when the news articles came out, I'm gonna share my screen. Let me see. This is US Today. So US Today, there were no aliens, Miami police clarify after teen fight spawns viral conspiracy theory. We know everything is conspiracy until it's proven. Other than that, it's just a conspiracy if you're talking about it. The thing is that you guys updated this on the 5th. I've been looking and looking for the first, the second, for y'all to describe the incident in itself on the 1st or 2nd. But they had to address a whole lot. Miami Police Department addressed rumors regarding alien footage caught in the Miami Mall. There were no aliens, UFOs, or ETs. Read an email sent to us by the police department. After videos of massive police presence at Bayside, which is a massive, I showed the videos. That shit had to be at least 100 cars for some kids fighting. This guy says 10-foot alien creatures caught on camera. Like I said, I showed you the little part of the video. I don't know if that's one. I can't clarify and say that's one. Like I say, more eyewitness accounts have to come out to give me a full aspect of belief. I already believe that they're out there and they can't do it. Do I believe this story that has is not enough clarification or strict evidence to say yay or nay? The only thing that you can say is why so many police for kids running up and down the mall, even if they was busting firecrackers, maybe shit, stealing out some stores. That many police? I mean, let me just go back and show y'all a little past. We done heard you, that right there. That right there for some kids fighting with so-called sticks. something else had to be. It had to be just a little bit more than just that, and they only arrested 4 people. That's what even the new paper is reporting. Police are reporting. They only arrested 4 people. They used a lot of resources.
9:35 de la noche, primero
That is a lot of fucking resources.
frente a Bayside.
And you only arrest 4 people. Something else.
And shit like that, like
Keep ending it. So you get to the right there.
Esta es una llamada a todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami.
That is a police force. If you're just saying it's for kids, I don't believe that. But I don't know the full story. My only thing was there's a possibility that they showed themselves. But like I said, because I'm gonna take. Hold on, let me take this shit off. Take this shit off. I'm gonna show my UFOs before I get up out of here. But like I said, when they say, like the dude was saying, when he was running, shit was going and getting closer, disappeared, getting closer. There's a possibility of that shit. The shit that I seen in my garage with my own boy, you know what I'm saying? My nigga that I fuck with in AZ, Low, when he came in my garage, we seen that shit. I believe that they are going through portals. They're going to show themselves more and more. If they starting January 1st, 2024, like I said, there's nothing for me to say that anything that comes out, then people aren't telling the truth. I don't know if dude wants to get clout. He just got on here and said, yeah, me and my girl was running and the motherfucker was disappearing and getting close. I don't know. Why the fuck would he get on here and just say that shit for clout? Okay, well, they coming to holler at you because you seeing shit you wasn't supposed to see. For clout. But I know the shit is true, so it may not be for clout. This nigga is telling the truth. We don't believe nothing unless we see it ourselves. That's the thing about us as humans. If we don't see that shit for ourselves, we don't believe shit. It's just like your kid. You raise your kids to get where they are. You tell them all the shit you've been through. Them niggas not gonna believe it because they ain't went through it. What's up, Morgan Moore? Yeah, they said it was a riot. That's right. But they also said it was teenagers riot. They didn't have that many police on January. Shit, they damn near had the same amount of police they had on January 6th protecting the Capitol. But they brought at that motherfucking mall for some kids in a riot. So, I don't know. Will more people come out and say, yeah, I seen some shit? That's what we got to look for. Me, I'm only making the statements because I just heard about the shit today. So I don't know everything. I'm going to keep my ass looking at and searching every day on Reddit, some more shit, some more, and find out. And I'm going to bring it to you. Those that start coming out because they want to start talking. They want to get that viral moment of exposure that I seen that alien. Hey, in my first in. I appreciate everybody that has stopped through. I'm gonna do my hold on. Let me. I just brought it up because I'm seeing my computer crashed. So before I play my UFO videos I got for this evening, this is the first show of 2024. We're gonna try to take intellectual 2024 into this whole year, speaking about UFO shit that's happening around the world. Antarctica got a hell of a story on that. I want to talk about 4 different tribes that talk about the same thing. Star people. Been talking about that for thousands of years. All these are leading to what eventually I believe everybody that entertains me is going to one day find out that the shit is real. They out there. No matter what aggressions we have and bullshit we have on this earth, don't mean nothing to our future. Our future ain't going to be this planet. Our future ain't going to just be us knowing that existence is just on this planet. We've stepped so far ahead in the minimum of 200, 300 years. Just think about another 200 or 300 years where we'll be at. That looked like the Battle of LA. That's right. But hey, Dante, Danita Gomez, I appreciate you stopping through. Like I say, before I get out of here, as always, I have a video compilation of some UFOs. And this year, I think they're all from 2018. Check them out, man. If you like the show, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do this every day. Monday through Friday. I have my Southside Saturday on Saturdays. I just wanted to do this on my first show on this Friday because this news came out. Whether you believe it or not, that's up to you. Investigate it. Look into it. Because they're out there. Check this out. It's going to be hard for me to leave without kind of describing what you're seeing. Multiple orbs going in and out. Some would say flares. Okay. That's a new advanced flare. Like I said, usually all these videos are by regular people that just happen to look up in the sky. I tell every show, the only way that you see something is kick back, smoke a blunt, take a shot of yak, whatever you do, kick back, look up in the sky. Eventually, one day you're going to see something that you're going to be like, oh, damn. What the fuck was that just went across the sky? That's facts.
I'm shooting a video of this at Walmart parking lot, and it's a perfect circle with the lights around it in the parking lot. This isn't fake video. You can see my kids. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. There's no reflection, there's no anything, it's just coming down. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Baytown, Texas, UFO, 2018. They are real.
Sur ce tronçon, l'entrée autoroutière de Martin est définie toutefois à nouveau ouverte. En conséquence du bouchon sur la route qui relie Posieux à Fribourg est congestionné. Et sur le reste du réseau, je ne sais pas du tout ce que c'est. Les discours sont toujours signalés sur l'axe Neuchâtel-la-Chaux-de-Fonds ainsi que sur la route locale de la ville des Alpes après le giratoire. Sur l'axe Vélodrome, du tunnel de Belfort en direction de Lausanne, sur le contournement de Lausanne.
Mark is helpful. Shoot it down. That's
Pioneer, Alabama. This shit is shot across the country. People all over the world is seeing this shit.
Hey, Dave.
Whatever that was just left it. It's turtle. Yeah, I can see that little spinning dot. Once again, I should circle around.
O nasıl balon ya? Kayboldu.
Now, could be an asteroid. Slow moving asteroid, say. Surely not a plane. If it is, it's crashing. When I seen this video, I never understood what that was. It's definitely interesting. This is in Odessa, Ukraine. This is when they first started fighting. Basically.
Они летают, это...
Don't know what they saying, but in any language,
Вот сейчас видно, их там около 7 штук.
Да ты что? Около 7 штук.
Такие 3-4 крупнее, остальные поменьше. Они поменяли форму.
Я вижу.
Ну, перестраиваются.
Да.
yeah, I couldn't tell you what that is myself. Once again, it's interesting. The government ain't said, yeah, we're doing some experiments in the sky.
Можно стоять.
What they tell us.
Pitch black. Heading west. It's not lightning, because it is lightning. It's storm out. That's weird.
Sure they have room. I want y'all to watch how these orbs act over this fish. I can't see it. Way in the back. Oh yeah, that's cave. And this is one of the more strangest ones I've seen. I want you to watch this. I mean, it is.
Estamos aquí en vivo en Rosarito y no sé si alcanzan a mirar, pero hay un chingo de ovnis aquí a la verga. Hay uno. Wow, me están dando escalofríos esta madre. Hay un chingo de policías por todos lados. Estamos aquí en Rosarito en vivo y hay un chingo de ovnis por todos lados.
What the fuck is that?
No se mueven.
Oh, different shit. Or something.
Ahí hay otro. What the fuck? ¿Qué pedo? No, hey. Abuelita, diga lo que está pasando aquí.
I don't know what they speaking. Maybe somebody speaks Spanish. Say what they saying.
Estamos aquí en Rosarito, vamos saliendo de Rosarito para San Diego y estamos aquí parados porque pues hay un chingo de cosas volando en el cielo que no sé qué pedo, la neta. Ahí está uno.
What they look like? Just lights in the sky. They got a little station. Look, they look like little shit right there. Look at the circular on them. All the way around, like halos. That's people.
Dos. Ahí está otra cóndora. Ahí está otra cóndora. Es 1, 2, 3 y atrás de la palma. Y atrás de la palma otro. 4.
No, that is Spanish. That's 4.
Y estamos aquí en vivo en Rosarito.
4 of them in the sky. So we say that. And that's the end of that video. That had to be the strangest thing. 4 major ships just hovering. But like I say, unless you look up, you'll never know what's out there. Thank everybody for stopping through. I appreciate y'all. Hey, subscribe to the channel, like, share. At least hit the like button. If you didn't like it and you don't believe in the shit, hit the dislike button. It's okay. Still gets in the algorithm. Appreciate you. First show of 2024. Check me out on Monday. Same time, 7 o'clock. Have another story on some UFOs. Get into some other shit. But if we're going to believe the Miami mall incident, it's going to have to be more people that come out and tell their side of the story. We only got one. We've seen the police presence. Like I said, for the full police presence, only 4 people were arrested. But there's other narratives coming out of it that they seen something in that mall. Maybe we'll see more and other stories will come out different places. Who's to say? I believe we're going to get more and more sightings. We're going to get more and more people talking about actually seeing them. For whatever reason, they're willing to expose themselves and let them know, hey, we here. But that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, appreciate everybody that stopped through. This has been the Goob Show. Check y'all out in the next episode. To all my Pomona niggas, S's. Peace. I'm out of here.